Hey guys, Mary here, and I just watched a video that Pink Porn Star 1 did, and it was kind of like a vlog taggy thingy. She didn't tag anyone in specific, but she said she'd like to hear from all of us. She kind of put out some questions in her little video, and I'm doing the video response to her questions. So let's get started. Her first question she kind of touched on was that what kind of things have you tried since watching your makeup YouTube videos? I think I've tried a few things. I did the homemade mixing medium. I've done the homemade brush cleaner, the homemade brush deodorizer. All of those were done by Encore. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out. Has some great videos on tips on how to do things a lot more less expensive than buying the more expensive brush cleaners. God, I just heard my brain is dead right now. Thank you. What am I trying to say? He gives you cheaper alternatives than having to pay for the more expensive brand. I guess that's a better way to say it. Yeah, and I've also tried, I did a homemade lip exfoliator that Terra Lady Alyssa showed us how to do. If you haven't checked her out, check her videos out because she's pretty great too. Moving right along. Next question. What would you like to achieve as far as like makeup stuff kind of goes and things like that? I think for me, I have this mentality in my head that when I shop for makeup, it's always better to get a lot of product instead of maybe getting quality product. Therefore I wind up and I have like lots and lots and lots of drugstore type makeup that works okay but maybe not so good, whereas if I could learn to just kind of put my money aside a little bit and save it up and spend the money on, say, like a MAC product that I know is probably going to be last a lot longer and get a lot better results from it. I would love to be able to get myself into that mentality to do that, because I used to kind of put myself and say, oh, I can't afford MAC, it's too expensive, it's too expensive. Well, you know what, it's really, compared to some products, it's not really that much more expensive. Just like, say, like hip products. Say a hip pigment, about 11 or 12 bucks in Walmart or Walgreens or wherever. A MAC eyeshadow is like $14.50. Why not? I mean, I need to get myself into that mentality. Why can't I just go ahead and put the extra couple of dollars there and get the MAC product instead of getting a bunch of the other stuff? I don't know, it sounds kind of stupid, but anyway, that's what I'd like to be able to do for myself. I think she asked something along the lines about what products have you tried that you're kind of maybe surprised that worked for you, or something that you tried that maybe didn't work the way you thought it would work. I'd have to say I've had kind of two big surprises in my makeup that I've tried. I think my first biggest surprise was trying the Jane brand of makeup, which is, you know, everybody kind of knows it's a drugstore brand. You can get it at Walgreens or places like that. The first time I ever bought it, the only reason I bought it was because it was on sale for buy one get one free. And I have to say, you know, now I'm kind of hooked on Jane. I haven't found anything that Jane has put out that I don't like. So Jane would be one of the biggest things. And I think the other surprise for me was the Jessie Girl cosmetics. And it was actually after seeing you, Lydia, show us about the Color My World palettes, I decided to order some Jessie Girls. I decided to get the Color My World palette and the Jewel palettes, and they are just totally awesome. I love those colors. For the money that you spend on those, I don't think you can get hardly a better value for your dollar. So those would be my two biggest things that I'm surprised in. Personal goals. What personal goals do you have? I think that one of the biggest things personally I'd like to achieve would be to get a better view on myself. I have really bad self-esteem, and I would love to be able to build that to a point to where I'm not so hard on myself all the time. So yeah. People on YouTube. Do you have people on YouTube that are your friends, acquaintances, buddies, whatnot? Actually, there are maybe a few, 3 or 4 people that I actually talk to on a regular type of basis outside of just commenting on videos and whatnot. It's not because I don't want to, but sometimes I get really caught up in my own life sometimes, and I don't really put as much time into building the friendships probably that I should do. I'm sure I could have a lot more people that I communicate with. As a matter of fact, I used to be that way. I mean, I had hundreds of people. I had every messenger on the computer, Yahoo, Skype, MSN, every AOL. And I would have them all open at once and have 15 different people message me all the time and on each one. And it just got to where that became more important than my life. And so I kind of had to put that to the side burner and focus more on just me and my family instead of the infinite family. Next question, have you ever hated on someone on YouTube? No, I don't believe that I have. If I have, I'm very sorry. It's never my intention to do so. Therefore, if I have offended anybody, if you will let me, I'd love to give you a personal apology. Okay. Why do you continue to do YouTube? Basically, it's the same thing. It goes back to the personal goals. I think that with a person that has self-esteem issues, anything that you can do that makes you feel a little better about yourself, that builds that up, is a good thing. And for me, being on YouTube, meeting all these great people that have become part of my YouTube family, it does that for me. And it's not that I need that, but it really helps me feel better about who I am, and it helps me to realize that maybe the views that I have of myself aren't necessarily based on a realistic standpoint. How do you feel about the negativity on YouTube? It sucks. I think that these people just have nothing better to do, and that they really need to turn the mirror on themselves and look at the mirror and try to criticize their own selves and hate on their own selves before they try to come on here and do it to us. So that's all I have to say, and I hope everyone has a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.